Hi guys, it's Amy and this is Amy by Nature. How you all doing? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday, guys. We are going to be doing our alphabet savings challenge from Tina at Tina's Budgeting Creations, and we'll be doing our fantasy inspired binder. I hope you've all had an excellent start to your week. I'm working. I'm off tomorrow and I'm going to see my parents, which is lovely. And my son is off at his second day of his college induction. My husband's on night shift, so he is sleeping upstairs at the moment, so I'm keeping it quiet as much as possible for him. But I'm going to try and get a lot of batch filming done. I'm doing a lot of creating today and trying to get things organised for future videos. I'm waiting for a few things to arrive. I was hoping they'd be here today, but I don't know that they will be. But we will see how it goes. So let's get into this, shall we? And let's get noise to begin with. Let's get into our big jar of change. And today we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20, 30, £6.30 that we'll be putting in here. So let us just grab this all up, and I'm going to do it as quietly as I can. And I'm knocking everything over because that is what I do. Let's grab all this. My daughter is back to school tomorrow as well. She is not looking forward to it, but it is one of those things. So let us put that in the jar, and that's the noisy part over with. So let's put that back over out of the way just now. And we have got £6.30 in our 10p placeholders, and we've got our alphabet book. So Jill from What Matters Most Now, she asked for a copy of my alphabet one that I did in the giveaways, and she popped a donation because Etsy won't allow me to upload it to sell it. So she just popped a donation on my Ko-fi for it. That's all I asked, and I sent her the files and she printed it and what have you. So I watched her video today on how she is using it, and it's a really good idea. I like the way she's doing it. So that is that. So we are starting off with our Xenophilius. So we're going to roll the dice and see what everyone's getting, and I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, that is the where everything's going. The dice was being very sparing, shall we say, today. There was lots of ones. So we're going to run through this. We're going to go back to ZX and start here. So our Xenophilius Lovegood got 4 today. So let's mark off 4. And that finishes the first line of that one, which is awesome. Our Yule Ball is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let us mark off 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Zonko's is getting 1, the first of many ones. And we're going to head back over to the beginning and try and straighten this out. That's it. So A for Always is getting 4. 2, 3, and 4. Buckbeak is getting 1, and that's another row finished on that one. Well, the first row on that one done, but another row in the book. C for Cedric is getting 1. Dobby is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's mark off 6 of these. I managed to pick my first lot of beans yesterday. E for Elops is getting 1. And I have got them cut up and put in the freezer. Fox is getting 3. And that's another top row done. I'm the only one in the family that eats them, so I have to cut them up, and I'm portioning them up and putting them in the freezer, because otherwise I'd be eating plates of beans for goodness knows how long, and they're big. Some of them are huge. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 going into Hagrid. 5 and 6, there we go. The invisibility cloak is getting 4, and that's another top row done. I'm liking how nicely this is coming along. James and Lily Potter is getting 6, which is nice because it has not had very high numbers so far. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The night bus is getting 1. Luna is getting 2. So we'll mark off 2 of those. Minerva McGonagall is getting 4, and again that is the next top row done. Neville is getting 1. Ollivander is getting 1 also. Privet Drive is getting 1, 2, and 3. Quidditch is getting 2, and you guessed it guys, there's another top row. Ravenclaw is getting 1. Severus is getting 3 today. So that is that one, and then the Thestral is getting 1. And next week we will be starting on Dolores Umbridge. And I've just taken off both lids for this pen and knocked over my wee card. So that is our spare change savings. And we'll be moving on to our fantasy binder. And I've got a challenge looked out because this one is only needing 1 to finish. So I do have a challenge looked out that we can put in here. Just in case we get this one. I don't know that we will, but you never know. I'm just going to put away my place cards quickly. And, oh, get the lid on. And we have got 21 that we'll be using to save today. We had 1 left over from last week, so we have got 21. So I'll put them over to the side. We need a 10-sided dice, and we're going to roll and see where we're going. So number 4 is our labyrinth roll and save, and we haven't done this in a while actually. So we need 2 6-sided dice. So we've got a 4 and a 4, which is Ludo, and Ludo is a 5. That we'll be saving today with Ludo. So let's get 5 for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And in here we have got 50, 70, 80, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 89. So that's coming along really well. And then we need to go and roll our 10-sided dice again. We've done number 4, we're not doing it again. Number 7. Number 7 is, oh, it's our Repot the Mandrakes. And this can either be a big hit or a big miss. So let us see what we're doing for this. This was part of our Road to 500 collab with Susan and Jill. We started this back a year back in May, and we've been together ever since. 6 and 4 is 10, so we're going to take out the 9 and the 1. 3 and 2 is 5. 2 and 2 is 4. 2 and 1 are 3. We need some of the higher numbers. 1 and 5 is 6. 5 and 1 is 6 also, and I think we're out. Oh no. I was getting quite excited there. I thought it might happen. So it was not to be today, but that's okay. So we've got 2 and 7, which is 9, and 8, which is 17. So we're going to add the 1 and the 7 together and do 8. So that's our biggest one so far for this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 going in here. And in total, for our Repot the Mandrakes, we have got 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 33 going in here. I'm going to have to be on the lookout for some more challenges soon, unless I make more. I'm going to have to be on the lookout for some more challenges that I can put in here. So if you guys know of any, please let me know in the comments below. Number 3, that is our heads or tails. This is from Leo's Little Corner. And we've got our New Zealand penny, well 10. So if we get a heads, we save 1, and if we get a tails, we save 2. So let's flip, and that is a heads. So that is a 1 that we'll be saving in here today. So that is awesome. So we have completed this one now. So we have got 10, 12, 13, 14 that we saved in this one. So that is great. Thank you for creating this so that I can save with it. And I could have put it down there. So we're going to put that off to the side just now. And the one that we're going to be putting in its place is this Roll and Save from Tina's Budgeting Creations. And it's all Herbology, Harry Potter inspired. And she sent them to me, and it's got a little ghosty in the corner. And so she had made them especially for me, which was really, really, really sweet of her. So we are going to be popping that one in there from now on. And next we're going to, that is a 9. So number 9 is, Follow the Yellow Brick Road. This is from Susan at Winmer Ledge Budgets. And this one can get spicy. That's all my little cards. I think I made them smaller than they were supposed to be. But it's okay. We're okay. And I think we finished there last time. We're going to roll a dice, and it's a 1. So that's that heart. So let's find the heart. Here we go. So this one says, if I only had a heart, roll the dice -2. Okay. Roll the dice -2. So let's roll the dice, and it's a 4 -2, which means we're saving 2. So that's not too bad for this one. As far as this one goes, it's not bad. So we're going to cross that one out. And I think we're going to stop there, because I want to try and give as many challenges some love as possible. And we've got 50, 70, 80, 81, 82 altogether in here. So it's still a big amount of savings in the Follow the Yellow Brick Road. And I do love a bit of a Wizard of Oz. Next we're going to number 10, and this is the Monster Battle. This was created by Chelsea at Cats Eat My Budget, and I won this in a giveaway from Jill, and this is part of a conspiracy theory binder book that she made. So this is just one of the many challenges, and it's actually double-sided because there is another challenge on the back. So we've got a 5 and a 3. So that is the I don't know if that's a zombie or that creepy wifey at the ring, and I think that's a chupacabra. I don't know who would win out with them. To be honest, the creepy person, they're very, I mean, to be honest, I think they would have a good chance of winning. But I don't know up against a chupacabra, because I mean that's up against people. I'm going to stick with them. I'm going to say the creepy long-haired person. We're going to say they're going to win. So we rolled a 5 and a 3, which is 8, and I've said this one's going to be, that's going to win. So that's another 5, which would be 13, and then we add that together and we are saving 4 in this one. So let's get our 4 for this. And let me know in the comments, who do you think would win? And let me know if I'm right with what that is. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you think they would beat the chupacabra or vice versa. So I've got 22, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 26 in the monster battle. And I think in my description box below I call it monster versus monster, but it is actually the monster battle. So we've got one left, and I think instead of carrying it over to next week, we are going to go to Eva's shark. And I'm sad I'm not going to get to roll the dice, but we are going to colour it in one of these ones, because she's made these awesome dice with all the shark on it. So we're just going to start us off with this one, and we're going to put in 1 for that. So I'm going to give that a little, dry it off a little bit. There we go. So that's what we're going to do with that one. And I know sharks aren't really a fantasy thing, but if you love Jaws and all the crazy shark movies out there, you can work it in to be fantasy inspired. There's loopholes and ways around things, you know. That's what I do anyway. If I like something, I will make it work. So that is all I have for you today, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe and share. And until I see you again, guys, take care. Bye.